Did you learn history about mainland China?
Yeah, I like Chinese music. I think, especially Yan, Xiao Yongwei. We can speak Cantonese and stuff. I was like, okay, I was born here. I think. Yeah, it would be interesting to know what would happen after the official handover. I think like in 2050.
我在荷兰留学，同学们来自100多个国家。我从小就喜欢看地图，对每个国家都充满好奇。于是我决定定期约一位同学，请他吃中国菜，边吃边聊，畅所欲言，在每一个具体的人身上认识世界，也是为了练英语口语。Vanessa 是葡萄牙。才知道我的室友 Vanessa 是个稀有的土生葡人，她的父亲祖先在殖民时代来到澳门定居，母亲则来自上海。她自称第一语言是英语，在家里说粤语，不会说葡萄牙语。
Yeah, I never lived in Portugal.
她有葡萄牙护照，有中国澳门身份证，却没有中国澳门护照。
I have Macau ID because I was born here.
这样的混合身份和文化背景，对她的生活有哪些具体的影响呢？请看本集。That leads to my second question. What do you think of China?
I don't think I indulge in enough knowledge about China to sufficiently answer that question. But I think China is great. It has Taobao, good food, good culture. I haven't been there in a very, very, very long time though. So speaking from my experience, is very slim. But I went to Shanghai. I don't know how old I was, maybe like 11, because my mom's relatives were getting married. And then another time I went to Zhuhai because my friend lives there, which is pretty cool because she has to cross the border every single day to go to school because her family lives inside of China and they didn't have a house in Macau at the time. Yeah, I think China is, from my experience, nice. I don't know how to answer that question.
From your answer, I have a feeling that though Macau is just nearby the mainland China geographically, it's still a little bit far away from you. It's another world for you.
Only because I need to get a visa to go into China, and I don't have that.
When you were in primary school and secondary school, did you learn history about mainland China?
Honestly, my knowledge in terms of history or like what I learned in middle school is very vague, so I don't remember at all.
Oh,
yeah. But I remember, at least the last time I took history, which was in middle school many years ago, I remember learning a lot about European history. I have to leave at before 9.
Okay, no problem.
Because I want to watch, well, not want to, it's part of my Sunday religious routine of watching Formula 1.
Formula 1?
Yeah.
Oh. Is it a name of a TV series?
No, it's race, like racing with cars.
Oh, racing, Formula.
Yeah. And I watch it every whenever they have it, but it's always on Sundays. And I watch it live because I really, And then for this Sunday, they're having the Grand Prix in Miami. So I'd like to watch that. But that's like in an hour, so it should be fine.
Okay,
yeah.
No problem. I found that you really have many distinguished hobbies. Okay, you are also a boxer, right?
Yeah. Oh, good work. Who's been telling you all of these things, Hannes?
I saw that. I saw you fight with Hannes last time in the corridor.
Oh, yeah.
What's the word? So you are a jack of all trades. Is it correct to say so?
I don't know. I haven't heard of that expression.
So you can do everything.
Well, we're Chinese. Of course, we can do everything. I'm just kidding. Macau is very small. It's very small, very comfortable. I'm pretty sure Macau is one of the first few places to have fusion foods. So basically, like, we have this very traditional popular dish called fan. So it's fried potatoes with beef, like a stir fry, and then you serve it with rice. And that combination took like culture from Portugal and like local foods that are available and just like turned it into a dish. And for example, we also have what's this called? Like this macaroni soup. With borscht. I think I'm pronouncing it right. And that took a lot of like inspiration from the Russians, for example. Yeah, and like macaroni was a very cheap staple food. Like I think this was during like way back when there was like the World War, or just like food was like limited. And so we created a lot of fusion foods. At least from this article I read, they said that Macau was the first to have these fusion foods. And they're very nice. It's very comforting for me. And very unique, because you can never find that like elsewhere.
Yeah, fusion
like,
food.
Yeah, like
fusion culture.
Exactly, like combinations of foods from different places.
Even you're also from a fusion family.
Oh yes.
You said your mother is from Shanghai?
Yeah.
Your father is from
Portugal.
But your family speak Cantonese.
Yeah.
Because
my mom speaks Cantonese and Mandarin, and my dad speaks Portuguese and Cantonese. So obviously, like, it would make sense for me to grow up in a household that speaks Cantonese, because they both speak Cantonese. And I was a very lazy child, so I didn't feel like learning more languages than I needed to. So I learned English, Cantonese, and Mandarin. But my Mandarin is not that good now, because I haven't spoken Mandarin in a very long time.
When did you start to learn Mandarin?
Actually, since I was a very young child, because it was mandatory to learn Mandarin.
In school?
Yeah, in school. So I was put in the like traditional class. So I was learning traditional Mandarin, like reading and writing. And then I was very like incompetent. And like it was, I think I was just a very, very slow learner. My English was also not really good, so if that's a reflection of how insufficient my studies were. Yeah, I was a very lazy kid, and so I got put in the 外国班. Yeah.
Foreign class.
Yeah. And so I started, of course, going from like a traditional class to a foreign class. My Chinese was so good in the foreign class. I just got like 100s. It was easy for me. So throughout the years, my Chinese just got worse and worse. And so now I speak like a 外国人. Yeah. But yeah, I mainly speak Cantonese at home, but with my friends at school, I speak English. Like, we all speak English. It's very normal. And it's a very safe and comforting environment to be around. And we have YouTube and Google. And so it's less limiting than China, I suppose.
Your English is like a native speaker.
Oh, thank you. Well, I did grow up learning English. That was the primary language that we used at school. So I think it's fair to say that that is my first language.
As a subject in primary school, taught by Cantonese or Mandarin or English? Or?
No. So our school hires their teachers from like Europe or Canada. Mainly, they try to get teachers from like England because our curriculum is based off of like the UK Cambridge curriculum. I don't really know how to explain it very well, but we do IGCSEs during our first year of high school. Like that's 9th and 10th grade. And then 11th and 12th, which are the final years, we do the IB diploma. So that's an international diploma that we graduate with, and it's one of the most like intense high school courses. I mean, curriculums like we have there, and it's international. So many schools around the world also have this curriculum. Mandarin until I graduated, but I was just in the foreigners class. I was moved to the foreigners class in primary school.
你能说一些中文吗？
我可以说一点。
你看你能听懂是吧？
哦，谢谢。你想说什么？
说啥都行。
我不知道。Maybe you could name some of the items in the dishes for me. 土豆。
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest I don't know.
大盘鸡。
大盘鸡。
Which means big plate.
Oh, okay.
Chicken.
Big plate of chicken. Yeah.
你最喜欢的中国电影是什么？
Oh, I don't watch any Chinese movies.
那你知道什么中国歌手吗？
Oh yes. Oh yes. Rong Hao. No.
李荣浩。
No. Maybe yes.
荣浩。
Okay. I have a playlist because I actually like listening to.
你说不出来他们的名字。
No. I haven't listened in a long time, but I made a playlist many months ago. Here you go. Yeah, Rong. I know 年少有为.
李荣浩
That's my favorite Chinese song.
年少有为.
Yeah, I can sing some of it.
That's really a hit song in China.
Yeah, I had to sing that for. We had some show at school, and our class decided to sing the song, and I fell in love. It's a beautiful song. I also like. You can see, I have a lot of his songs saved.
Do you know 周杰伦 J. Cho?
Oh yeah, I do know him, but I don't think I like his music. Yeah, I like Chinese music. I think, especially Yan Xiao You Wei. It's very lyrical. Yes, very deep.
When you are in Europe, because of your look, was there some people consider you as Chinese or Asian people?
I think they recognize that I'm mixed, but I get the comments of looking exotic a lot, so I don't look like I come from one place. But I get the opposite in Macau, so a lot of strangers in Macau think I am European, but I'm mixed. And then they get very shocked when I speak Cantonese to them. And they're like, oh, you're so impressive, you can speak Cantonese, you're, like, they say guai mui for me, guai lo is like for a man, so like, oh, guai mui can speak a Cantonese and stuff. I was like, okay. I was born here, I think it would only make sense.
你能说比较长的一段广东话吗？比如做个自我介绍。
What do you want me to say?
Just a short introduction of yourself. Cantonese.
My Cantonese is also not that good now because I haven't spoken that much Cantonese in 2 years. It's not very good, but
Just 1 minute.
I don't know what to say. 我叫 Vanessa. Oh, my Chinese name is 华伟莎.
华伟莎.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. 我愛澳門人. I don't know what else to say. 我哋今晚食飯，食啲菜，啲雞胸。Yeah, I just said we are having dinner and we had vegetables and chicken.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Because most people hear a lot of bad news from the TV, from social media,
Yeah.
and they don't get to know the culture and people.
That's true, actually, because I remember this was a year ago, I think, last summer. Before summer started, I was at this like house party, and it was a very random house party. And I met this guy, and then I said I was like from Macau, and I'm half Chinese and half Portuguese. And then he started asking me a lot of questions about China, and then more so he was telling me how he felt. He was like intimidated of me. He was scared of me. He's like, China is scary, blah blah blah, this and that. Like he has a very bad image of China. And well, I remember I was trying to explain, kind of like I understand, but at the same time, like the judgment is very clouded. Yeah, or just in general, when people talk about China as well, they're very like intimidated, and I think they maybe just have the wrong image.
For me, to do such kind of interview is a way to explain my home country to Europeans.
Okay.
But today I think you are different from my other guests because you are half Chinese. I feel some kind of intimate with you.
Yeah, we have a mutual understanding. Yeah. I have this joke with my two friends, because one of my friends, she's half Belgian, half Korean, South Korean.
Oh, I met him the day I moved here.
Oh, Lucy, yeah. You met her. And we have another friend who's Russian, and we say we have a joke that we are like the communist country best friends. Best friend communist countries. Yeah.
Even in Macau, mainland China's cultural impact is still very low, very minimal.
I don't think so. Especially in these past few years, we've had a lot of local Macanese people. They move away, or like they move to Portugal, because it's just Macau's very like it's a small world. Like even though you have like a lot of tourists coming, like things are moving, like it's not really moving that much. Like you don't grow as a person if you live there, and slowly I think Macau is, I'd say, more so moving under the influence of like China. A lot of people from mainland also move into Macau as well, all the rich people as well. I don't know actually, I don't know, but I can see that a lot of the history of Macau is slowly leaving. You know, you don't see you rarely see Portuguese people there, especially like mixed Macanese people like me. I never like see any besides the ones that I already know, or just culturally speaking, like it's definitely disintegrating. And yeah, it would be interesting to know what would happen after the official handover, I think like in 2050. So not very far from now. And okay, it's not 2050, I'm not sure, but just approximately, like, because as we know already, it's illegal to gamble in China, but Macau, being its own region, has its own casinos, and Macau is fundamentally based off of those casinos. Like, that's our economy. If we don't have those anymore, if we're under the like China regime and we don't have, like, they illegalize like gambling, then Macau is no longer Macau. Yeah.
Last one, cheers.
Oh, cheers. Also, I'm surprised Hans didn't teach you this. When you cheers in Europe, I don't know where this came from, but when you cheers, you have to look them in the eye, or else you have like bad luck for 7 years.
For 7 years?
Yeah, very specific.
Bad luck.
Hannes should know this because he's the ultimate German, and then every time you cheers, like you have to. Cheers. I paint, and I recently, I used to paint, but I just stopped painting because it takes up. Because if I paint, I need to paint for the whole day. So now that I dropped my extra course, I have more free time. So yesterday I already sketched up a painting, and it's a long process for me, but I just spent all day painting. And then I play the piano. I bought a keyboard in September, so I like playing the piano a lot. And then I also read. I read a lot of books, and I've always also been into like photography and cinematography. And my dad has a very big collection of cameras that he never uses, and it's very annoying. So I've only sparsely had the opportunity to like play around with it. But I recently called him and I told him I want a camera so I can vlog this summer around Europe. And he's finally given me one of his cameras so I can explore that interest of mine deeply.